Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making, episode 191. We're still playing as Kaiser Almeric II, the blessed of everywhere, and he's the son, as he always has been, of Kaiser Baldwin the Just, who himself is the son of Kaiser Almeric the Wise, and so on and so forth, all the way back to Duke Otto of Saxony, our starting character. We're at war. This war here, the British Saxian de jure war over Essex, is just the British Empire, retaking land that should have been its in the first place. That's fine. We're only involved in that because the British Kaiser called us in. Yeah. And we're in a war down here that we're about to end, the Holy Roman Holy War for Panja Nadu, which is this part here. So let's go to Tibet. Get rid of all of this shit. Thank you. Get rid of that. Thank you very much. You. I have one. Thank you. Always a little bit of a sort of a willy warranty sort of moment. Now everybody here is moving around appropriately. That's good. That's very good. Get rid of all of these. Should have a title that we can actually form a kingdom as well as a duchy, so we'll do both of those. De jure that, form the duchy. Thank you. And form the kingdom of Tamilakam. Done. Perfect. Get me back my dements out. Sorry, my outliner. Usually use it for the dements, so that's why I keep making that mistake. Alright, and let's divvy up these places. Now we do have a little oddity that may be about to happen. It depends on how the end of that war specifically went for us. What I'll do is I'll just see how the barons are in these places first. Diepold, he's alright, 11. Andreas is utter shit. Otto's actually pretty good. He only has a 6, but he's got a decent military and all that sort of stuff. And Eckhard here is average. Well, shit actually, so this... No, not that Eckhard. Not Andreas, it was the other one. It was Diepold. Diepold, despite having absolutely no idea of how to do intrigue, is our Duke. Thank you. That's all sorted. Very good. Now, the question is... where is this woman? This woman is currently in Vidiza, which is part of our land. I don't know what's going to happen if we assassinate this bloke. I have a feeling that she will just travel down here and, run the place. But we'll have to see. So, let's see. No. Fail, and they told everybody my name. Fail, and they told everybody my name, but he lost an eye, so he's wounded. Well, maimed, sorry, and stressed, which means that if we were content to just let him, live, he would probably die. But he does have that Jane trait, and he would get a free assassinate back on us. So we just keep on going until we kill him. It's a horrific waste of money, but, I've had it with these truce timers. This motherfucking game. That's a quote, not a judgment of a game. I love this game. Oh my god. Come on, 28%. We should have gotten it by now. Oh jeez, come on guys. It's a... There we go, he's dead. Good. Okay, now she's running the place, but she moved in, so we didn't get anything special out of that. Not a problem. Because now we just have to wait for our guys to get out of their lands. A famous herald, well versed in the diplomatic protocol, has arrived at our court. He is proposing his services to us, and our chamberlain is saying we can make good use of this man. Can always use more men, or another mouth is not what we need. That's only 360. Some dude called Gottschalk. Yeah, we probably could have saved our money. Seriously. Kinda shit, bro. Okay, okay, and these guys just need to move up. They'll do that in a moment. Actually, I wonder, do we have a... No, we don't have a trade post there. Sure, commendable initiative, whatever, bro. Panagonda converted. We're doing really well with this religion stuff. Religion is easy. I don't know what everybody gets pissed about. Simple. Okay, dudes have moved out, so you know what that means. Why have you guys not won this war yet? Oh, because you're slowly besieging the place. Of course. Move some more of these troops down there. How'd it help you out, bro? Anyway, yeah, it's time for some war. Free targets. We are, of course, going to go for Sinhala. These guys are just going to all sort of take this entire coastline, just for war score purposes. Army commanders just drop like flies. Not very few there. That'll do. God, and you guys lost one too? On one side of things, I would kind of like a pop-up to say, hey, these guys who were running your army, they dead. But on the other hand, that might just get annoying to me. Oh, Delhi still has elective monarchy? God, I completely forgot about that. Where is it? There it was. Yeah, okay, so we're going to change that as soon as we get out of this next war. Well, the two wars that we're in, anyway. Stop dying, you fuckers. Okay, so he has loaded all 10,000 onto the boats. So that might be interesting. Yeah, probably a heretic. He's shipping them around, which is a little bizarre. And he totally just landed for 10,000 on me, and I'm going to destroy them all because of that. That was a really dumb idea. And now they're locked into Sri Lanka. Okay, we inherited this guy's stuff after he died after a period of illness, so that's basically an entire duchy area, I think. Yeah, all of this duchy. This guy's alright, so we're going to make him the Duke of the place that we just took. Enjoy it, lad. All of that, thank you. Oh, and he also had some retinue units, which I don't care about. It's a bit of a revolt inside. Against some tyranny, that's fine. Nope. Been over this. Just gonna quickly take all of these places that I can, like, assault really quickly. Just because it makes sense. Okay, that one's run out of quick assaults, that's fine. The good thing is that these guys no longer have anything to assault, so off they go to chase this army. And presumably crush it. We have lost our spy master yet again. You. And build the spy network down in the Maldives. Wonderful. That army has been just wiped out. A few messages here about people just dying at random. Come on. The war in Essex is going fine. Looks like they occupied another place, and looks like it's over with, yep, the Kaiser won, as you would have expected him to do so. We're actually at 100% war score, and I didn't notice for this particular war, so let's get that over and done with. It's only the first 11 minutes, so I'm not particularly concerned about, well, I would prefer it if we didn't crash, but whatever. I mean, if we do crash, you won't know about it. I will. There we go. All good. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty exceptional, honestly. I'm just going to have to move everybody out for a moment. Get rid of all of these messages. Create the duchy. And then create the kingdom. Because apparently that's enough to create the kingdom from. Oh, let's have everything back, thank you very much. Okay, are there any baronies in this place? One barony so far. Yep, just one barony, so I guess we're just going with whoever we can get. Dipole, you're average, and that is good. Congratulations. Now, let me think. I'm going to put these guys over there. Let's see. These guys just need to move out, and then we'll be ready to, well, assassinate again. Seriously, it's just impossible to assassinate these people normally. These people? What do you mean, these people? Fail. Fail. Dead. Perfect. How are we doing on this? 20 years. You see, they're advancing again in Punjab, but we've managed to restrict them back a little bit, so it worked out well for us. Afghanistan, yeah, this should be fine. We're rolling good here. Okay, everybody is out. So, my dear Kaiserin. Wait. Why is she a Kaiserin? Shouldn't she be a Samrati or something? She's not German, she's Canadian. And she's a Jane. That's weird. Ah, whatever. Holy War for Lanka. Yeah, I really doubt this is going to take much. I mean, for one, we're just going to blitz past this particular place. It's almost unfair. Actually, it is unfair. I know it's unfair. I just don't care. Alright, so that one's done. Move out. Now you guys. Very good. Next. Very good. Now they're besieging stuff that they'd already gotten. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, don't particularly care. They are moving a bunch. They've got a lot of ships, I have to say. They must be hiring some. We inherited the barony of Ebersberg, which is this one up here. Just going to build a keep there real quick before we just divvy it out. To Dieter here, who's actually a pretty cool dude. And once again, they've dropped their army directly on us, which is such a bad idea. I mean, we just won the war off that. Like, literally. Because they did that and dumped basically their entire army on us, we've just won that war. Would have taken us minutes more if they hadn't been so shit. We're in family trade zones. Now we are. Offer peace. Should be fine, it's only 2 provinces. There we go. I don't understand how she's the Kaiserin, though. She should be Samrati or something like that. Anyway, these guys need to move out of these provinces now. Oh, bring that out. There we are. Oh, good, some baronies. Good, 3 baronies. That's a good choice for us. Let's also create the duchy. Thank you. Now, let's see. Matthias, you're crap. Attractive, but nothing to do with him. You're also crap. You'll do. Done. Okay, we're 1 war away from eliminating any non-Catholic rulers. And honestly, I would kind of... I wouldn't mind it if the... what do you call it? If Arata's lost, like if it stayed Arata Empire until it's lost, and if we assassinate this woman, then the new bloke who comes in will be a Rashtrakuta. But you know what, bugger it. I want to see if the next guy who comes in will be called Kaiser. Okay, she's dead. And no, it appears that he is the Samrat. He's Canadian and Jane. So I don't know what the go was there. He's also a bit sick. That won't affect him too much. He's one of those plus health Janes. Well, we have a Hindu rebellion. And it's the new year. There we go. We also have a peasant revolt. So that's the Hindu uprising, so you need to come up here like that. Where's the revolt? Oh, all the way up here. Great. Take us 5 years to even get anybody near them. Now, I'm not going to start pulling back immediately. That's what she said. But yeah, I'm not going to start pulling back immediately because we do still want these places to convert properly. But I'm not going to be so concerned about having a contiguous realm. Or a consecutive realm, or whatever the proper word fucking is. So yeah, I'm not overly concerned about having all of my land connected, is what I'm saying. And at the rate of conversions, well, we're doing very well. The only problem is when I start giving out the kingdom titles, we're going to have to see how they all look. Okay, we're not going to be able to catch this guy. Where's he going to? Down there. Alright. Wouldn't we have a quicker movement from our current province into there? No, apparently not. God, this is such pathetic movement. Anyway, yeah, let's have a war. Nearby Jain rulers might ask to join Samrat Virupaksha of the Rashtrakuta Empire. And what other nearby Jain rulers? Get in, get in, get in, and get in. Coincidentally, something which she has said to me many a time. Ah, Castletown was built in Innsbruck. Very nice. Alright, guys. Let's just get her done. Wink. Okay, come on, we gotta catch him this time, surely. Good, we have indeed caught this bastard. Yeah, you know, I might not even bother just pushing those sieges because, well, he can't do anything about it. Yeah, he's got 11,000 guys over here and probably enough boats, but all he's going to do is land them right on me again and lose all the troops. Few factions doing something. Let's just check that out. Independence 9.9. That's fine. Another province converts. We wrap up the Hindu revolt. We really don't need this army here, but I'm going to put them up, say, there. That way they'll be able to tackle anything untoward in terms of rebellions. Yeah, he doesn't actually have enough boats. Oh no, there we go, there's his boats. He must be hiring mercenaries. Or holy orders. This guy already likes us a fair bit, so I'm actually just going to release him for the opinion boost. Or at least refresh the one that we currently had. Yeah, so he's moving his troops around, and he's sending them to Calcutta, which is this one in here. So, again, he's just wasted his troops. And yeah, he hired a holy order or a mercenary band or something. Just wasted. Just completely wasted. Let me finish up this assault so I can just follow them and destroy them completely. Though I'm going to be honest, once I finish this war, it doesn't matter what kind of troops he had access to. And there, he surrendered. I believe it's a surrender, yep. So, Tibet. This should be the last time we'll ever have to do this, by the way. Because any other war doesn't have this sort of issue with it. Accept. Come on. Oh, come on. Thank you. God. So, that's India dealt with. There are actually quite a few titles in that place. I probably shouldn't have tried to grab it all at once. We should have probably done the de jure thing, because we do have de jure claims on that entire area. Okay, so, yeah, we can form the duchy. Come here, let me click you. We already hold the kingdom. And that would actually let us form the three empires, Rajasthan, Bengal, and Deccan. We're not going to do that. So let me just get rid of these places first, and then we'll have a look at what we can do. Because technically that would be game over right there. But we're not going to do game over because I have plans on dividing up places. Wow, that's a lot of baronies. And dividing up the places and, you know, basically going from there. So hang around, we're not done just because we've, you know, conquered basically everywhere with Catholicism. I do want to convert as much as possible to Catholicism and Germany, the Germanic culture. However, the spy master can no longer really go and study tech anywhere. I mean, I guess he could do it in these places. Don't know why he can still do it up there. You know what? I might send him to Baluchistan. Yeah, why not? How's that do us for tech? Okay, so it's basically trade practices and shipbuilding, but you know what? That's alright. I can do a little bit of that. Why not? It's better than having him sit around doing nothing. These guys need to head up there. They will make the interception. Beautiful. But now let's see. Revolt risks. We got them, you know, in a few places. Why do these guys have such a low revolt risk? Because they haven't worked out that we've taken them yet. Right. So I'm going to want an army to basically sit there in Congo. They can deal with any revolts there. Going to want an army to come up here and sit up here. Where are our other armies? This army I'm going to move up to here, though I don't think there's much in the way of revolt risk up there, just playing it safe. And then this army can come up here. And this one here, I'm actually going to move them back this way. And into our actual, like, empire proper. They can actually go up to Constantinople at this point in time. Right. Oh, we actually have to get rid of these provinces. My bad. Lambert, you're not great. Nicolaus, you are exceptional. 20 stewardship, done. I'm not even going to look at anybody else. Okay. So, what to do now, you might ask? Well, first of all, we're going to get rid of the Ebersberg's retinue, which we never needed in the first place. Just going to check that our guys are still doing fine. So they are. Religion. There we are. Okay. The Bengal Kingdom. I do not particularly want to give it to the Knights Hospitaller, but I will if I have to. The only issue is that the Knights Hospitaller have stuff like everywhere else as well. If we just check that, get rid of that, then we'll see where they've actually got land. Yeah, so they've got some down in here, around here, and this stuff here. They don't actually have much in this area, apparently. He says, as then he realizes that they have basically fucking everything. Can I even grant them the title? What is it, Bengal? Yep. Now that will give him the Duchy of Varenda, Guarda, so Suma, Guarda, Varenga, and Nadia. It will not give him Vanga, but that's because he already owns Vanga. You know what? I'm actually going to do this, and anything that fucks up because of it, well, we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so now he's King of Bengal, as well as the Knights Hospitaller. So the Kingdom of Bengal, non de jure, is that, which is fine. But he also owns this land up here. Let's see if he owns it personally. No. Hang on. No, he owns something in here personally, because this guy's a duke to us. I think. Bugger it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to release him at some point and see how it goes. I just want to make a bunch of kings for this area. Orissa hasn't quite converted as well as I'd like it to yet. But we do kind of need a Punjabi. The King of Punjab. Yeah, not particularly interested in that one. What about the Duke of Lahore? Yeah, he's not very diplomatic. He's average. And he's actually pretty good. Okay, and he's also content, so Duke Herbert of Gandhara will be King of Punjab. Now that's done something a little weird with Edessa here. Now why is that? Because the Duchy of Edessa is actually over here. Okay, so what do you hold over here that you shouldn't? Nandina, obviously. Okay, well what I'm actually going to do is put a claim in on this guy's duchy. That just makes it easier. Thank you. I'm going to revoke that from you, buddy. Oh, we had a battle there that we won. Get rid of that, thank you. Put these guys back down here. Okay, so we successfully revoked Edessa from that fellow. Well, the Duchy of Edessa anyway. But he does still hold this particular county. Among other things, he holds a lot of counties. Okay, so we're going to take Nandina from him. Wonderful. And this guy here should be independent. Yep, so the Punjabi king will want some of that stuff on us. He wants control of Banu. So I'm going to transfer the vassal to him. And then we actually still have to revoke, whoops, that particular one. And it was Nandana. That's right. So this guy is not going to like us. That's alright. Good lad. And now the Punjabi king would want that off us. Yep, and that's fine. He can have it. I don't want it. Sorted. However, we do have the trouble of Edessa up here. Now, Edessa is purely held by this dude, who also holds, what? Telbashir, Edessa, and Vilnius up here. Well, I don't particularly care about him holding in Vilnius in Lithuania. But what I'm going to do is basically give this guy the county. And he holds Aintab and Adana. That's Aintab. Where's Adana? That one there. Eh. Congratulations, buddy. You're a duke. Done. Right. So that's Punjab and Bengal sorted. Delhi needs to change its law to primogeniture. A lot of people are going to hate that. I don't care. I just don't care. So let's see, this one up here. This one up here should be fairly easy to get rid of. Can I give this guy that the kingdom title? No, because he's a Prince Archbishop and apparently you can't do that. Duke Rodgear here though should be fine. The kingdom of, what was it? Kamarupa. So many kingdoms. Was that one? Yep, that's it. So I'm fine with that. Great. Okay, so that's those kingdoms. Let's try these three up here. So Bihar. Where's the capital? That's one thing we should be looking at. So the normal kingdom capital is Magadha in here. This guy is actually pretty alright. So let's grant him Bihar. And I'll be honest, we can fix up a lot of his stuff through war at some point, if we absolutely have to. Okay, we have lost our spy master, that's alright. A lot of people disliking us, and probably for, yep, the succession law change. That's okay. You shouldn't be leading troops, buddy. You should be spying on people. Go down in Nubia, spy on them. What have they got? Ah, tolerance. Good, good. I have not been putting points to that, because it's kind of useless. Oh well, gives us something to do. Okay, so that was Bihar done. Yep, wonderful. So next would be Kasala. Where's its capital? Oh, there it is. How about this lovely German Catholic lady? And her heir, who is also German Catholic. Wonderful. So I don't think I can... Oh no, I can apparently grant you Kasala. Wonderful. When I find it. There it is. Done. See, that's one reason why we divvied things up based on duchy to begin with. It's very easy to go from that to kingdom. Okay, let's do Delhi now. So Delhi's capital is Delhi, held by this dude. Alright, fine with that. Now keep in mind that all of these guys are getting opinion malices against us as well, just for them being a vassal king. That's all right. He also wants control of a barony of Siri. Okay, don't know why I had that. Okay, so that's actually looking pretty good there. Yeah, we can do the rest of these ones down here. The Jain, Hindu and Buddhist lands here should be converting fairly rapidly. I'm a little concerned about the culture, because the problem is that people tend to get the culture of the place that they grow up in, so we might lose some of these places to Kannada and Bengali. Or Canada and Bengali. Damn Canadians. Anyway, that's just a risk we'll have to take. So, Rajputana. Your capital is where? There. Run by this guy. Okay. Well, he can be king of Rajputana. Nice and easy. Now that's not going to include... That's going to include part of Gujarat down here for some reason. So let's look at why that would be. Because this guy owns the Duchy of Maru. and these two provinces. So I'm going to strip these two provinces from this guy. Come on, Pope. Thank you, Pope. Of course, we've got to click out and then click back in for reasons. Thank you. And then with this guy, we come up here and say, yep, you no longer have that province. Good. And you no longer have that province. Now, where should they belong to? They should belong to this guy. Any moment now. There we go. Sorted. So now we can come back up here, find where that guy was. Here we are. And we could say, you would like Rajputana when I find it. And that all looks fairly intact, so enjoy. And we don't have to worry about that Duke being pissy at us. Factions forming, that's a bit of an issue. Let's see why that would be. Well, we only have 8.9 in the Princess Cypriot thing, 16.5 in independence. That's probably because people are pissy with us. The Grand Mayor of Solano is currently leading troops, but he normally resides in, presumably, Solano. So I'm just going to dump my Chancellor there. Nice and simple. Right. So, the Kingdom of Gujarat. Now this will be a little weird because there is a what do you call it? What do you call it? A republic. Where's the capital? Do you have a capital? Yep, right there. The Duke Gottfried. Alright. Is that it? Yep. So that's it, but he doesn't get the Republic. He would probably like the Republic, so we have to manually transfer that one over. Again, not a problem. Okay. So let's see, what's this look like? You know, I'm pretty fond of giving these places kingdoms. So, Malwa. Malwa is normally held by this guy. Sure. Not a problem. That does appear to have taken a duchy or a barony holding out of that place, but I really don't give a shit. Gondwana, who normally holds you? This guy. Well, lucky him. I have totally missed it. Oh no, there it is. Looks good. Okay, Orissa is next. Where's your capital? There it is. Okay, he's got shit all diplomacy, but he's alright at stewardship, and that's what I'd like to see. And he's a German Catholic, so that's important. Orissa. There it is. Again, looks fine. Sorted. Yes, this is looking a lot less patchwork, which is always good. Maharashtra. Yeah, I'm fine with you. I'm actually fine with most of these places going over to being kingdoms by themselves, because a lot of them do have Catholicism in them. So Maharashtra, where is your capital? Is it on the coast? No, apparently not. There it is. Now apparently I have this guy in prison. Why? Oh. Well, that's no good. We're going to hold on to Maharashtra until this guy dies. So let me just mark him as of interest. Because we'll give it to his daughter, who's married to this lovely bishop fellow. But yeah, we'll give it to his daughter, and then they can transfer it down to their lineage. That's fine. But that guy was too powerful to give a kingdom to, and also considering he's in jail, not a great thing. Although, he can't plot from in jail, can he? Can we actually give him? No, we can't give him the kingdom because he's in jail, of course. Okay, the kingdom of Telangana here. Again, another child. I'm the heir, which is honestly a little worrying to me, but I'll give him the kingdom. I can always give it to somebody else later on. It's not that one. It's that one. Okay, we've got another one here. Andhra. Where's your capital? Right there. This fellow. Well, at least he's married somebody who may be able to give him children. Not Andalusia. Definitely not Andalusia. Where are we? Andhra. Lovely. Kannada? Where's Kannada normally have its kingdom at? Oh, come on, surely you've got a place. Oh, there it is. Right up there on the edge. Hey, run by somebody who's actually pretty decent at his job. It's surprising. Kannada. There it is. Okay, just 2 more to go, guys. Don't worry too much. Just gotta find the capitals. There we are. Ah, yeah, you'll be fine. What's that? Tamilakam? Tamilakam. There we are. Enjoy. And finally, Lanka. If I can find it. There we are. Sorted. So there's only one place in there that we haven't kingdomed up, sorry. And it's Maharashtra, and that's purely because the dude's in jail. But hey, good on us. We've probably pissed off some people though. We've lost about 30 vassals, you can see that. That's just because we've delegated. But we do have some people pissy at us. None of the kings will currently be pissy at us because we gave them kingdoms. But we should probably have a feast or something. When it becomes time to, which will be in about a day. There we go, have a feast. And then go through the list and pay off some people so they'll actually show up. Obviously he won't. The Mayor of Solano. Yeah, we can get him to show up for 1,000 gold. Absurd figure. The Duke of Provence. Sure. Make adequate use of the back button. Yep, just so you guys know, yeah, we've got a back button. Very useful. Very rarely used. The Duke of Cherson. Bitter. Really? Bitter over what? That's one benefit of using the right-click menu that takes you directly to the send gift thing, because we can do that and then just go immediately back. So it's handy. Just as handy as all of this goddamn gold that we have. I'm not even paying attention to how much I'm giving people, to be honest. Come on. Do we even want to bother bribing the Pope? Yeah, why not? He's actually cheaper than that Doge guy was. He was all very monies, many happies. Wow. Okay, how many more of these fuckers do we have? Jeez. Not actually all that many. We might as well bribe a lot of them. Because in the grand scheme of things, they're not that expensive. And in fact, the only one who can't be bribed is that guy who's in jail, and he's in jail. You know, I wonder, is he a relative? He shouldn't be a relative, because then I could just get him excommunicated. Yeah, we'll try that out after the thing. You know what? I'm really not going to bother with the -2s. They're fine. But my sense of completionism. Probably take me to the end of the episode just to click on all these guys. 630 is a bit expensive, but fuck it. I want to have a good feast with everybody there except that one dude who doesn't matter because he will soon be dead. Okay, and I'm not going to worry too much about this one because 0 should turn up anyway. Okay, yeah, so that actually looks pretty good to me. Yep, we'll have them. We'll have the fire breathers. Who shall I send out to hunt the boar? I'll go. Yeah, no change. I was willing to take the risk because I'm getting a little old and, you know, whatever. Bunch of people leaving factions. That's good for me. Independence is still at, well, it's presumably changing around a bit, but 13.4%. Spend lavishly on food, of course. Yep, everybody is invited. Now let's head on up here. That way we can see things. Looks like the Kaiser of Britannia has made his home in Essex. Good on him. People leaving and joining factions. $50 tech points from wherever we put the guy, Mercuria. So, how about we have those in culture? Culture or military? Culture it is. Noble customs is increased. Maxed out, in fact. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So what we're going for here is construction down here. Honestly, bugger if I know what we're going to do with military. We're probably going to put it into cavalry or light infantry next. And as for culture, I'm thinking popular customs, just because that will help us out with the doges. Okay, we're going to get the usual feast things, of course. Disgusting. What a foul smell. You know what? We've got somebody to excommunicate. Pope. Yeah, a lot of these are just, they don't need anything. Okay, Bishop Boychard here cut the throat of one of my servants. This is good for us. This is really good for us because it lets us ditch the arbitrary trait and get the just trait. Boom. And I fulfilled my ambition to increase stewardship. We have another one where they did something like that, so we'll just imprison the mayor. So we can pick a new ambition. I believe it has to be, yeah, intrigue. Yeah, because it's the only one that's under 8. Imprison him. God, we're just getting stab happy. Imprison him. Jeez. Have we excommunicated that guy yet, Pope? 2 days, okay. Yep, okay, so this guy has been excommunicated. That's acceptable. Great. And because he's been excommunicated, we can literally execute him. We can execute the excommunicated ex-duke for no problem. Well, soon to be ex-duke, because now he's dead. So, let's see. She doesn't give a shit. So she is now going to be the king of Maharashtra. Well, queen, really. Sorted. Of course, it will soon go to this guy once that happens, because that's just how things work. Good, 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 good. Get rid of that. We don't need to monitor her. The monitoring must shift down the descendants as well. Okay, that's very good indeed. So, there's independence. It's only at 15%, and a lot of that should go away in a moment. Once the feast finishes. And I think once the feast finishes, we might consider... Wait a minute, why is the Kingdom of Cumania hired people? Who are you at war with? Someone down here, you're defending against him, and you're defending against him. He's Catholic, and you're defending against him. He's Catholic. He's hired holy orders, and he has nobody to use them on. Catholic holy orders will not attack Catholics. It is that simple. Could imprison this guy, don't particularly want to. Thank you very much. Yeah, so all of India, as you can see, just does not change, except for signed, but I don't care about signed, that's independent right now. All of India just does not change, so we can release it at will. Beautiful. This is perfect. This is exactly what we've wanted all of this time. I'm very happy to be in this position, by the way. Just because it's exceptional for us. Oh, Arabia has a bit of a problem. 2 revolts. Lower Crown Authority and something about Egypt. No. Alright. I'm very happy to be in... I believe my microphone just cut out there for a moment. So, depending on how things go, we may start releasing some of the Indian kingdoms in the next episode. But I'd really like to just get all of those provinces converted before we release them. That's important to me. Catholicism everywhere, that's how we're going to do it. But it is the end of the episode, so, well, if you've got any comments or questions, just leave them below. Get to them as soon as possible. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like, and if you would enjoy seeing more, well, subscribe button's right down there. You know where it is. But in the meantime, I've been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.